Hey guys, so today we're in Huntington, West Virginia, and we're standing in front of a house that a murder happened, and we are with the person that witnessed it all.
Yes.
Lora.
Hi. Yeah, so this was August 1st, 1997, and I was 12 years old. And I was best friends with a girl named Carrie Blevins. And she lived here with her mother in this apartment right behind me. And I pretty much stayed there because, as you know, I never wanted to be home because my brother was, an asshole, and I didn't want to be around him. So, and that's putting it mildly. But anyway, so I always stayed with them. You know what I mean? So anyway, we were like sisters, and and her mom was named Barbara Blevins, and she was 36, and she, like I said, she was a single mother working, just trying to take care of her daughter. And so one night, me and Carrie wanted to hang out with Carrie's sister, who actually lived around the corner from here, just around the corner, at her grandma's house. And her sister lived at her grandma's. And we were watching 16 Candles. And we had gotten some snacks, some Oreo cookies, some milk and chips and stuff. So anyway, so we went there and we hung out with her sister. So it was about like 3 o'clock in the morning. We come walking up from the alley here, and we seen something didn't look right. We seen a bike there, and that gate was always open, and this time it wasn't. It was closed. And we walked up to the up the stairs here. We knocked, and because we seen the light was on, no one answered. And Carrie had a key to the door, but not the bolt lock. And we're knocking, we're thinking, because we knew Barbara, she liked to drink, you know what I mean? And so we thought she may have passed out or something. So Carrie said, "Laura, are you afraid of heights?" And I'm actually terrified of heights, but for some reason that night, I'm like, "Yeah, I got it." And I said, "Hold my pager," because my mom, I was never home. She never could get a hold of me. And I thought I was like the shit with a pager. So anyway, I said, "Carrie, hold my pager." And I crawled through that window. There's a window on the other side of that balcony. And we pushed open that screen. And that window goes into the bedroom. And so I went to the bedroom, and then I went to go unlock the door. And I seen Barbara. She was dead. And she had a gash from all the way around her neck. We later found out he tried to cut her head off with a steak knife. And the phone cord was wrapped around her neck tightly. And her pants and panties were down to her ankles. And when I first seen this, I thought, this ain't real. I went to instant denial. This is not real, this is fake. And I turned, and he's standing right there. A 19-year-old man named Jeffrey Bales, Jr. And I seen him once or twice before. So when I seen him, I screamed and tried to run back to that window. And he grabbed me. And the more I freaked out, the more he freaked out. And I'll never know to this day, but I really do believe that he was trying to kill me, because his hand was so large. It was over my nose and mouth, and he would push down as hard as he could. And I heard this voice it was just loud, and it shook me. It said, "Be calm, be still." And I went limp. And I tried to say to him, "Please don't kill me, please don't rape me," over and over again. But he said, "What'd you say?" And that's all I could repeat over and over was, "Please don't kill me, please don't rape me." He says, "Where's Carrie?" And I said, "She's outside." Thank God she ran when she heard me scream, because she ran back to her grandma's. You know what I mean? She didn't know what to think. She didn't know what was going on. You know what I mean? But that blood-curdling scream scared her enough that she ran. Because I to this day, I think that that was his target, because he was wanted in Oregon and Washington for molestation of children. And I do believe Carrie was his target that night. And I'll tell you later on why I think that. But anyway, he picked me up and he took me to the door, and she was gone. And he closed the door, and I'm sitting there looking at Barbara the whole time. And I've never seen a dead body before in my life, let alone someone who was mutilated. So anyway, he set me down. I was 3 feet away from her. He ties me up right next to her, and I'm thinking I'm next. I'm just preparing myself to die at age 12. And so he was asking me questions, and where'd y'all come from? Where's Carrie at? I don't know. I mean, she was out there, I don't know. But he said, I didn't do this. And I later realized that he used these racks to tie me up with. He was cleaning his mess up, and it had chunks of flesh and human meat. And I remember to this day, it stuck to me. It was sticky, and it stuck to me. Anyway, he left, and I was in that house for at least about 10 minutes trying to get him to get as far away from here as possible so it'd be safe for me to leave. So, and I was in the house by myself with Barbara in her body. And I am in tears, crying, trying to figure out, you know what I mean, how can I get out of this? So I untied myself, and I was afraid that he was around the steps waiting on me with a knife. So I jumped out that window. I did a low jump off that balcony there, and I ran to Carrie's. And I had to be the one to tell Carrie and her sister that her mom's been murdered. And at first they didn't believe me. I said, I'm telling you, she's been murdered. And they looked down at me, and I'm just covered in blood, flesh, guts, I mean, everything. And I didn't realize that when I fell, I had twisted my ankle, but the adrenaline was pumping so much. But anyway, so they had to call her aunt, Tammy, to let them know that Barbara's been murdered, because we didn't know what to do. So I remember a single officer came and said, I've seen him before, because me and Carrie thought he was good looking at that time. You know what I mean? We were just kids, you know what I mean, middle schoolers, you know. But anyway, I said, I know he lives there. Well, I thought I did. And it was just about a block away from here, which was crucial because they found his bloody clothes, and that's a crucial piece of evidence that was later on used against him. But anyway, come to find out, he had moved over to cross town here, underneath on the apartment below her brother's. Anyway, so I had to go to the state Huntington Police Department. I had to give my statement, and I remember they said I shook. I don't remember that, but it's possible, because I mean there's a lot like that scared me after death. I was so traumatized from this that they did not want me on the stand.
And you were underage, right?
Yeah, I was underage in an open murder investigation. I had to be the one to point him out, and I was so they had to do it with pictures. I was so terrified of him that I couldn't even look at his picture. That's how terrified I was. And I had to cut my hair short, dye my hair. I had to change everything about me, because I really thought that I was going, if he's gonna kill me then, he's gonna kill me now. You know what I mean? And so I had to, Chris Childs was the prosecuting attorney at the time. But we found out Barbara had called my mom and was saying, because Barbara knew where we were at, but she was trying to signal someone for help. Like, hey girlfriend, and she was acting strange. My mom did, and my mom just woke up, you know what I mean? It's the middle of the night. She was, have you seen the girls? And she, no, I thought they were with you. That kind of thing. She's trying to get someone to say, are you okay? You know what I mean? but to no avail. That's why I think that his target was Carrie that night, because that's the first thing he asked me. And not only that, I mean, that kind of thing. But anyway, her sister had lived next door to the apartment next to him. And she listened to her sister get murdered all night. She thought that was Carrie and her fighting. And that's why we say, if anything ever happens, yell fire, because people will respond to that.
Yeah. And then it's crazy because John, her brother, which is our cameraman, actually saw the guy a day or so beforehand.
No, it was that day, earlier that day.
And he said he was going to kill somebody. And John didn't know what he was talking about. He didn't take it serious.
No.
But, well, just so nothing like that happens again, as you can tell, we are packing.
Yeah.
And we are going to be safe.
Yeah, we're going to go to her. We're actually going to go to her resting spot.
Yeah, we're going to go to her gravesite and try to ask some questions.
Yeah. And see if we can connect. You know what I mean? And see if we can get some answers, because I still have questions to this day, and I feel like no one has answered my questions. And maybe I could find something, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, and she might have some. You know, her life was tragically ended so abruptly. She might be lost, and she might need some answers herself.
Yes. Every time I come over here, her grave is always like, it's always decorated with stuff. With little angels on it. See, this is not, see, her maiden name was Miller. She was a Miller. And this is the Miller family plot.
Miller?
It's over here, yeah. Barbara weddings right here.
Wow, it is nicely decorated.
Yeah, every time with angels.
There's our murder victim from that fateful night. We are like, there's a cliff. We're like on top of a mountain.
But yeah, this is the Miller family plot right here. Now, Barbara's mother had, I think it was like 17 kids. She had, her and her husband had a lot of kids.
Yeah, there's a lot of Miller. That's a nice little angel. Barbara Ann Blevins. Oh, it looks like somebody's... These are nice windmills. I might help them put that back.
Yeah.
God, it is hot and humid.
Yeah, let me fix that.
Wow. Barbara, the one that was murdered, her mom had 17 kids.
Yeah, Barbara's mom, yeah.
Dang. That's almost half as more as what your mom had.
Yeah.
I just heard something behind me. There was like a loud step behind me.
Is that stone down there? Yeah, that's stoned. See it? See it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's gravestones or just... I'm not sure.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, this is it right here. Hazel. Yeah. Yeah, that's her mother.
Wow, that's a cool name too. So guys, as you can see, we put a motion alarm detector right there, that little white thing. And I'm gonna sit right beside Laura right there, and it does not set it off. So if anything walks up on us from that side, it will set it off. And before I started recording, it was going off, and while it was going off, I was hearing a little girl singing. It was crazy.
And we're sitting like adjacent to Barbara's grave right there. Do you have a spirit box?
Yeah. I'll turn on the ghost app too, and then we'll do EVP.
Does it work with
No service?
the service? Yeah, because we're way out in the country.
Yeah.
We're far from a road.
Surprisingly. Pretty sure.
There's no background noise except for nature.
Okay, so that's going. That'll randomly say words.
Yeah.
And we're gonna do EVP.
Is Barbara Blevins here? If you are, you can manipulate this right here and use words on this, or you can talk right where the red button is, or red light is.
Are you with us, Barbara? There's movement over there. Do you remember Lora? Your daughter's best friend?
Married.
Married? Was she married?
No. Well, divorced.
I'm married,
This is my sister-in-law.
and we came here just to talk with you. Okay, I'm gonna play this back.
I want to say thank you for taking good care of me, Barbara, because you were good to me. And you were a good mother.
Anna.
Anna. I'm sorry that happened to you, Barbara. No one deserves that. The broken stem on the rose represents life cut.
I'm lost.
Life cut too short. Who's lost? Can you say your name?
Who are we speaking with? Guess we'll try the spirit box.
I know that's her brother.
Better if I set it on this one. I I don't know. I don't think so. It's a far range.
It's over there.
Was that you?
Do you have the flashlight?
Yeah.
We can get a yes or no.
Oh. Yeah.
X.
Be careful.
Are we in danger?
Catherine.
Catherine.
Hi, Catherine. My name's Cassie, and this is Laura.
I'm trying to connect with Barbara. Is she here?
You can use this flashlight to turn it on and off to communicate with us. That one?
Yeah, I can. To turn it on, that means yes.
Just like that. Yes, no.
Andrea.
Andrea.
I don't know who that is. And then we also have this device. So green means yes, and red means no. So this is yes. The other side is no.
Never.
This should go back to normal.
Barbara, are you at peace? What is
I
that?
see you.
You see me?
Yeah, we're gonna take a break and because it's really hot out here and
Yeah.
muggy. And then when it gets darker, maybe everything will come to life.
Barbara, are you at rest? No. What would make you be at rest? I don't know.
You remember Laura? Oh, what the hell?
Yeah. Who was that?
Who just ran up behind us?
I heard Joe.
Oh God.
Can you speak very clearly into this box? I heard a sure thing.
We keep losing service. We're in the cemetery.
I wouldn't even know what to say to her.
Yeah. We're at a remote cemetery.
Is-
It's a murder victim. Lost her grave. And this is the witness to the murder.
I would like to thank her for taking good care of me.
Oh, she turned on the light. She liked that.
Is that you, Barbara? Can you do that again? Can you do that again? Was that you, Barbara? me to stop?
Can you turn that light on again for us, Barbara? If that's you.
Is someone else here? What? They said? Is someone else here? Okay, I'll move. Can you show yourself?
Yeah.
Where are you at?
Talk as loud as you can into her device. What is your name? What was that?
Let's start walking. Can you hear my voice?
I just heard a voice, an audible voice. It said, yeah.
Yeah, let's turn this off.
Who's there?
I'm hearing a ring.
I don't hear anything now. This is a creepy area.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at those. Old.
They're just markers.
Wow.
Look at that one. There's JG. That's his night. That 1942. It looks like it's 1842.
Okay.
I'm hearing something over there.
Yeah, I think it's a bullfrog, but I swear to God, it sounded like words.
Is there something black by your car?
I can't see that far.
Something standing next to your car, it looks like.
Try to zoom in.
Dude, let me see it. Let me see it. I'll run over again. Let me see it. Hold on.
I don't see anything.
Dude, I'm telling you, something's standing over there by your car. Oh my gosh.
To the right or left?
It was on the right of it, like on the front and the right of it.
The camera.
It was like a shadow.
I think I saw it before I pointed the camera there. Like for a millisecond.
It's like it was trying to manifest right there, like a shadow.
I wonder what that old building used to be.
That?
Yeah, maybe it's the office.
No, that's not an office. That's like where they keep the, you know, the grass, or, you know, I mean, the stuff to keep up the lawn.
Weed eaters.
Yeah, weed eater, lawnmower. I want to go over there.
Okay. Should I take my stuff? Or we
Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea.
take it?
Yeah.
And then we should use the necrophonic app.
Yeah.
At least we got the flashlight.
I'm telling you, something was standing right. I was going to run down that hill.
At least we got the flashlight on camera turning on at Barbara's grave.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go to the other side and maybe Barbara will follow us.
Yeah. And let's get to it. It's like real dark. See if, because that's when it seems like a lot of.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? When you said I would like to say thank you, that
It turned on.
Like she acknowledged you.
Yeah.
What was that? It was that?
Yeah. Turn green. Barbara, is that you? You could turn the flashlight right there on. Or you can turn that pyramid on.
It's called a yes/no pyramid. And green means yes, like you just did. Is that you, Barbara?
Still blinking blue.
Can you turn the flashlight on again? Because we're going to go over to the other side. You're welcome to follow us. Are you going to follow us? Okay, Barbara. We're going to go to the other side.
Look at all that down there.
I know. All the lights.
Yeah, and I'm thinking where it's some form of energy, electricity,
Yeah.
that is they're drawn to that. So they can, because I mean, there's no telephone poles here. There's no, you know what I mean? There's nothing out here.
Except bats. I just saw a bat.
Yeah,
It's definitely remote and creepy.
yeah, that it is. Elmer Jarvis Jr. These are the POWs.
You are not forgotten.
Oh, wow.
Oh, did you hear that?
You know what?
There's a little girl just giggled in the woods to your right. We're straight ahead.
Do you want, what's your name? Can you say your name? I think right there. What was that?
I think it's that frog.
No, it sounded like something stepped on some leaf or something.
But a little girl just giggled in those woods. I hope the camera caught that.
Oh man. I'm trying to like adjust here. There we go. Let's try over here. Did you see someone walking up there?
No.
They were walking down.
Things are getting crazy.
Yeah, they were walking down.
Who's here?
Heard Ben.
I heard that name earlier. Okay.
All right, now set.
We're gonna set this light.
That was insane.
What was that?
That's someone behind us.
What the hell was that? Excuse my language. Whoa. It's like... There's some freaky stuff going on. Okay, we gotta put the camera on us. Let's... Whew. Let's,
Gain our composure. But I'm telling you, I swear on Desley, someone was walking down that hill.
So I'll set the flashlight right here for someone to use. They're already using it. Can you turn that light off for us? Can you turn that light off? Whoever you are. There, I turned it off for you.
Oh my God, something, I swear to God, something like who gets me.
Right here, let me see.
Oh my God. Can you do that again?
Oh, there's the light. They turned it on. Who are you?